how great is it to be able to communicate with babies before you know what they're talking about? And I know Malcolm really loves that technique. And now we're back with Duncan with ComSign, and we're going to be learning some more traditional techniques of making signs. So let's just jump right into it because we don't have a whole heck of a lot of time. So what's the first thing we're going to do?
We're going to show you the art of gilding, which is putting 23 karat gold onto a surface. What we have to do is we have to size.
So why would you put 23 karat gold on?
Because it doesn't tarnish.
Okay.
It lasts almost forever. It's been used for since the Dark Ages almost.
Okay. Are you looking for something?
Yes. Here we are. This is the size. We're going to put this down here.
And what is that?
It's a modified varnish, and this one dries over 12 hours because you need to have it almost dry when you gild. So we're going to do a little demo here on how to gild, and then we're going to... Okay, I'll get you to paint this. So
okay.
We're not going to gild any down there, just up in this area here.
Okay, so I'm just doing exactly what you did with the one that's already
just
done.
Paint that on there.
Okay. So now, did you learn this back when you were in NAIT back in the early 70s?
To be honest with you, I've learned a lot of the traditional techniques since NAIT, and since I've actually been painting signs. I attend what we call letterhead meets, and they're a gathering of like-minded people who want to preserve traditional techniques and share them with others. Okay, that's good.
So why do you think it's important to preserve these traditional techniques when we have ways that we can do it easier with computers and things that can get done so fast?
Well, I'll show you something that they haven't figured out how to do with computer yet, and that's gilding. You'll most often see gilding inside of churches and whatnot, because this is gold. What does it do? We press this down on that size, and when we lift it up, we have the gold. So if you want to just carry on with that.
Try the other side. Okay. And so what you put on it just kind of sticks to the gold here?
It's tacky, and it's a very durable outdoor weatherable material. So, and that's the beauty of gold. It doesn't tarnish, and it stands up very well to weather and even pollution.
And it looks fancy if you can get it on there
so
properly.
We could continue to put this on here.
So now, being that you graduated a certain amount of time ago, and you've had to probably learn some of the different technologies, because you're not using these sorts of traditional techniques in everyday sign work anymore, are you?
No, we're a mainstream architectural signage company. We have CNC routers, we have digital imaging equipment.
Has it been hard for you to learn the new stuff? Sometimes I know people that get used to computers and that sort of things. No? You just pick it up? You're a smart man?
I like the design part in the computer, because I've done a manual design back in the neon days, where you had to redraw and draw and redraw. It's so much easier now on the computer. Yeah,
so you're not against it. Okay, well, what's the next step here? I believe we're going to do some painting.
Okay, so we got some gold on there, so now we're going to do a little bit of painting. This gilding is one traditional technique. This is called a pounce pattern.
Okay.
It has little holes perforated in it with a wheel. And we're going to tape it up here, and we're going to transfer it to this.
And so what would this be used for?
Generally, if it was a complicated letter style, or something we wanted to make multiple copies of, say 2 sides of a truck door, we wanted them to be the same, we'd make a pounce pattern. Now we get the brush wet.
Any particular kind of paint that you're using to do this?
Very specialized paint, actually. One Shot is a company that still makes hand lettering paint, and I'll be glad if they just keep on doing that, because I'm not sure what we'll do without the paint. Okay, now here's what I would start with. This is a maul stick. Artists use it as well. Basically to keep your hand out of the wet paint.
Shaking? Oh, okay.
Also keep your hand from shaking it if necessary.
Then I should probably stop shaking the board for you.
So then we basically follow the pattern around.
Well, it definitely does not look easy. You better be good at coloring within the lines if you're going to do this, I think.
Yes, and most sign painting is done without this kind of a layout. It's just a very simple, kind of a hand-drawn, quickly sketched. So I'll let you give it a try.
What we're going to do is we're going to go to commercial, we're going to come back, and I'm going to give this a shot. And we'll see what it looks like when we come back.
Sounds
Stay
great.
with us.
Okay.